Welcome back to Chasing Kona. This is episode 20. I'm Mike Kemp. I'm an Ironman triathlete. We've just driven down from Austin, Texas to San Antonio, about an hour 15 away. My triathlon coach, Alex Sharp with NVDM, told me that Alberto upstairs at High Tech Cycling Studio is the best in the area for bike fitting. This is my triathlon bike I'll be racing with. It's a Cervelo P5. During my first race in South Africa last year, as more of a beginner, it wasn't exactly necessary to pay to get a bike fitting. This is going to take about 4 hours. It can be up to $400. If you're newer and you're traveling around 20 miles per hour, which I was last year, it's not as necessary in order to cut down your time. Last year was all about just completing the Ironman distance. Now that I'm cycling at about 24, 25 miles per hour, and I'm trying to compete at a high level, everything you can do to the bike to get both more comfortable, especially given my broken neck history, broken leg, broken arm, as well as more aerodynamic. I'll let Alberto get into it, but it's going to allow me to shave off significant time that's going to allow me to compete with some of the best in the world, hopefully. Hey, how are you? Alberto?
Alberto.
Michael. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I have 3 months until Ironman Texas, and I still have time to improve. Right now, aero and this cervical extension is a little bit difficult for me. And not getting quite to normal. And obviously, I'm going to hold that for 4 hours and a half maybe, and then I need to run a marathon. So I want to maybe to find the balance between a little bit more comfortable but not losing too much aerodynamic.
I will take some measurements, understand a little bit of your biomechanics, how you move, how. Let me see. I need to move this because.
Sure.
For sure, there's some things I want to change.
Cool.
Yeah.
I can feel right now a little bit of tightness in my hip. That is making me rough side to side a little bit.
Yeah. And I think we need to move this one a little bit forward.
Okay.
So you just place it like a little bit like around here.
To give some space.
Yeah, right. A little bit more.
That's more comfortable.
Try that. Pull your toes up. Like that.
Up?
Because, yeah, up. Because what I'm looking is it's easy for me to find. You see the ball?
Yeah.
So it's right here. And then
that's where I want to press.
This is the first, and this is the fifth right here. So
that's where I can put the pressure the
yeah,
most?
So we are looking something instead of here, like a half.
Oh, okay.
Like 19 and a half. So what I'm doing now is just placing where I need it. See, 19 and a half right here. Just to have a little bit back from the ball, just to engage also this one right here.
Okay.
So because the ball, if we trace a line right here, it's going to be here, but here is not the bone. The bone in the fifth is right here. But I don't want to go all the way back. Because now I don't engage this one. So that's why I want to have it something in between both.
Cool.
That we engage both parts of the feet right here. What I'm trying to see is how stable you are.
Okay.
See anything else? Yes, I think that's fine.
Like right now at the beginning.
Right. Yeah, whatever it goes. You see how they land there. This one, you see how this one is really like straight? This one, if I trace a line right here,
sits out.
It's going down. This is the center is right here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a small line right here. So if you trace it, it's almost center. It's just shy, like 1 degree. Sometimes we are in between sizes. For the triathlon bike, with that happen, I prefer to go
a little smaller.
One size, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, once you're comfortable, your only thinking is how I go faster.
Push, yeah.
Yeah. Instead of, oh, this is killing me.
Yeah.
And you see my back crunch?
Yeah,
okay.
It's arched.
Right. So we want to see it. We use the hips as a hinge. Extend myself.
Keep
but
the back
I have to work on my core to maintain.
Yes.
That way, I will go aero and I can go lower. But I'm not lowering here. You see? I can go lowering here. No,
yes.
I maintain here.
At the hips.
With the hips. That way you engage your glutes.
Okay.
Quads, hamstrings. So we sit on the bike using the hips. But if I do that, for sure my hamstrings are connected. It will help you to actually rotate yourself like this. So you can listen to other people, hey, with the hips, rotate your hips forward. That's why, because we go like that. Here to here. Instead of riding like this, I like to ride around here. I just relax. But we need the range of motion and the flexibility on the shoulder blades and the shoulders to actually maintain everything. The scapulas, like back. That way I can just, because I can't do it pushing myself. So I can do it here, like, you see how I'm
you have to
tense.
Yeah, it's not
right.
good for
and
you.
I can do it more but it's not like that. So it's like here and just relax. Now, sure, you are saving this area right here, but you have a high head.
Yeah, you're losing.
What if we lose this? And sure, the air is going to be deflected to the sides, and now the head is sinking. Bro, you see how long is the nose?
Yeah.
Yours a little bit wide on the nose if you see it from the top.
Yes.
See? But look, this one. It's wider.
And what do you recommend?
So because we want to be seated in this area right here, from here. That
so
way
you think wider is better?
Yeah. Okay. You will feel it on your quads, right? A little bit on the calf because I'm seeing it. A little bit on your hamstrings, right? But you're pedaling like that. Let's go the other way. This is the wrong way too. So pedal right there. It's gonna feel different. You see how
much
active and
back.
here? Okay.
Yeah.
The best way. Right there. Push.
It's different. And what was I doing the first time? More like this?
Yeah, pedal or push.
Yeah, it's more in here. And this is where it's getting sore after a long ride.
Now, okay.
Yeah, it feels more complete now.
You see? That's why I want to show you again. Just go there, push.
Yeah. This is why this is getting tired.
Right. Now, there, push.
Oh, yeah, even, yeah.
See it? Like, this one should be right there.
Okay.
Not here.
Yeah.
Not there.
Sometimes I wonder if my foot is in the right position, but
it's right there.
Okay.
You can actually push like this, just creating one vector of force down.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, it feels easier to put a lot of power into it.
Right. That way it's gonna be easy.
And it makes me understand why my body feels so tired from staying tense for hours
right.
rather than just relaxing.
Yeah.
But I also understand what you said. It's going to be easier the more range of motion I have just to fall into
sink
it.
or stay low. How well goes down. Let me show you something here on the other one. Good should be something more like this. You see how they ones are pushing down? Just one vector going down.
Okay.
So we want all of these ones just push down. You see how small are now here versus this one right here. See?
Yeah.
Long ones versus small ones. So now that we know that we don't want these ones, like long and spread, let's see yours. See, a little bit of spread.
It's a little better.
But it's something in between. We have the good ones here, but we have a little bit there. So I will address now high of the saddle, fore aft of the saddle. Also, how low is this one? You stop yourself from pushing down because this one can actually have some weight. See, right now it's 83.17.
Okay.
Right? We want to have this one around plus 90.
Okay.
So we never actually get 100 because we have the other one. But 92, 8, something like that will be really good.
Okay.
See, this one is 77.23. It's actually bigger.
Yeah.
So that the right is pushing more weight back. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's go. Stay there.
Yeah.
I didn't touch the height. It was just the crank arms.
Yeah. And my mind.
And your mind. Now it's balanced.
Yeah.
46. We were in 42.
Oh, nice. We came up.
Let's say we can address that at some point.
Is that about the settings here, or is it about my mind pushing?
No,
not
sometimes it's
in the middle?
about the settings. Sometimes it's about where the cleat is. Sometimes it's about the width of your pelvis versus your feet. The angle. So stay right here. And then here, this one feels short, right? Look at this one. You see how flat it is? We were talking about between 7 to 10. It's at 11. Yeah, you see the difference between here and now, like just smashing down. And look here, now it's way open because he's pushing that heels a little bit more. So now it's getting better to go. I didn't change anything about the height.
Feel more like a racer.
How it feels?
Good.
Because remember you were talking about the
there is more space.
stiffness?
It doesn't feel like I'm having to move my hips to allow my right. 140.
Was you just pedaling?
And my foot is down.
Right. Let me show you what's happening. Look. See?
Yeah, it's
16 degrees.
too much.
Right here. Okay? And then goes down. You see how it maintains like that?
Yeah.
And here.
20 degrees almost.
Yeah, you see the 20 and it's 140. Well, it's not bad for the flexibility you have. It's actually pretty decent right there. It's good.
But what is the ideal?
Around 43, 45 with the same 20. This is previous one before we change it here again. But I want to see the same position of the foot right here. 11.
Yeah, dropped it. Nice.
See, more flat.
Yeah.
So now it's coming down. 145, but it's 13.
Yeah.
So because you are pushing a little bit more with your heels. That's why I know that at some point you will get more flexibility. This one will get back again to 17 because now it will like getting up, and we will address this one again just up. So right now it's going to be working on your heels down a little bit. That's why it's opening. You see now it's 45 with 13. It's changing a little bit.
Now the bars are angled
Now the bars
bit.
are a little bit.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah,
My head looks more relaxed.
Not too much, but yeah, we will see now here. See?
8, 6.
8, 6.
Nice.
See, right there, it's around 8. Remember when we were talking about this around 7 to 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's around there. That's why I know that now
And
it's just
I look more comfortable in...
just one vector again, just going down. What is happening is now the problem here is because you are thinking about it, you see your heel says a little bit.
That's too much.
Right. So at some point you need to address that and let it like get back.
7 to 10.
Right. Again, maintain that 7-10 because right now it's just learning how to push, and I think you are forcing a little bit. Just you see right there. 149. That's why it's too long now, right there. So
okay,
we'll see. Once I change that one over your bike,
okay,
we will address a little bit more of that. Like think about how to pedaling, how to move, and you just address it. And
I want to. I just never got educated on it. I just kind of did what I thought I should do, but this is making me realize I should understand what I'm doing. Yeah, I feel like I could sit here for hours.
It's right there.
Yeah.
And we just focusing on producing power.
Yeah.
The other way you are focusing on go faster and producing power, but also shifting. Now here.
And in my mind, I'm like uncomfortable.
Right.
Yeah. But you prefer it to be more flat, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But even though it was flatter, it was more comfortable.
You see?
7 degrees.
It's almost 7, 8, depends where I place it. 7 degrees. It's like 7.5. Now sink. See how different it is. We have a small gap right here. Now just drop. Look.
Yeah, it feels nice.
See, now the wind coming up, the wind flow goes here, fills the leg here.
And I think with a little bit more range of motion, it will
Right, we
fall
will
even
need
more.
a big bottle in the back. We need something like this. Just go there, because we know let's just sink again. Airflow. It's coming here, goes up, no gap. We'll continue flowing here, finds the bottle, goes up, and now it's creating drag here. The drag is already off the bike. If we have here, we comes here, it finds this, and now it's going to start really close from him. The drag. So we want this one right here. You have to place your back. You see? You can see the difference right there in the right. There you go. See, I'm gonna capture your seal right there. Yeah. Just now, drop it. See, around 15.
Amazing.
15 minutes. You
Yeah,
see,
that's easy.
You can see the
Yes, I can see.
You see how, and now go to the handlebar.
Two.
Look what happened. No, just go up as you, yeah, like that. You see, half an hour.
Really?
Yes.
I spent it.
Yes, half an hour, 24 minutes, 25. Okay, minus 15 now. Okay, now a difference. 15 minutes or 17 watts. That's what it's translating the. See?
I take it. Yeah.
That's why I told you at some point it's like, okay, if you maintain your watts, the speed will come up. But if you maintain the speed, the watts will drop. So now in this position,
I still feel like I can push a lot of power.
right, but if you are, let's say you go out and try to match 20,
Yeah.
you are maybe doing just 200. So don't be afraid, like, hey, I lose power. No, you are more efficient.
Exactly.
Because remember again, the big hole on the pictures?
Yes.
We don't see it here.
It's gone.
It's gone. Stay there.
it's easy to stay here, and I feel like my chest is still open. I can breathe without problem.
Right. 4 long 4. Like in a different, right. Just small adjustments there.
Just gives it a little bit of a break.
Correct. So,
Or
okay, I'm getting tired of this one, just go back. I'm getting tired of the other one, just come back.
Puts the pressure in a little bit different place.
A little bit higher, right? Maybe not that much. We can just adjust again the head.
Okay, guys, I'm here with Alberto Arenas. We just spent the last 3 hours working on my bike fitting. I have to say I haven't learned more about a single sport or what we can accomplish than I just did in the last 3 hours. So thank you for that.
Sure.
I would just like Alberto to just give a brief summary for you guys of some of the adjustments we made and why we made them.
Sure. So I want to start with the feet, we start with the feet.
Yes.
So we start with the cleats and the shoes. We review the cleat and shoes are in the correct position, and then we go up to the saddle. We changed the saddle because we thought that wasn't comfortable as you were.
Not at all.
Correct. So we go with a wider nose to have a better position from the hips. We can have more support right here, just to focus on produce power. We also put a little bit of height or higher the saddle, the seat post and the saddle, to produce a better motion and to be more efficient on the pedaling that we actually measure it on the bike fitting machine. We saw that we can actually get from 42 to actually 48% of efficiency of the mechanical efficiency of the pedaling. So it was actually good. We also check how we produce power when the crank arm is at the horizontal. We talk about the technique, how we can just maintain our foot.
The angle of my foot.
Correct. More flat and not heels down, no heels up, just more flat to produce just one vector of force down to move the bike in the best efficient way. So, and engaging the glutes, quads, and hamstring together instead of just the glutes just the quads or the hamstrings. So a little bit of everything, more efficient, more compact, and more faster.
Yeah, and I was just really surprised with just a few degrees. We had these lasers and sensors from the computers measuring, and just a few degrees on the height of my heel or my hips being further over made power feel easier.
And the engage of the muscles.
And made my muscles, rather than my quads getting tired, everything sort of working as a machine.
Correct, because you are a triathlete that we focus on the bike, sure, thinking about what is next, that is the run. So we won't want to use or overuse your quads. So we want to use, again, the 3 big group of muscles together to be efficient, and that you can actually run better.
Yeah, my biggest problem in my last race was too much quad engagement, and then I get off and my legs feel like jelly, and you have to use your quads a lot to run a marathon. So I'm just from these minor adjustments, I can already tell my legs are going to feel fresher.
For sure. And you have to continue working on technique. Just focus on that.
Exactly.
Heels down, just flat, just produce power and focus on that.
And then we
finish on the aero bar. We tilt the aero bar because we noticed on the position that you were before that the bars almost was flat. And once we have it flat, we expose your chest and your tummy to the airflow, the wind. So we were catching air or wind right there, just stopping you. You want to go fast. The faster you go, the more they will stop. That way now we just tilted 20 degrees. It's what we achieve here. And now we have a high hands position where we can deflect the air to the sides. And also we just spend a little bit more time thinking about going wider on your elbows. We know that it's not to be as aero as being closed, but it's easier to sink your head and stay like compact and lower right here. That's why we do it, just to maintain. Remember, like when we talk at the beginning, it's better to lower your head than just
it's okay getting a little wider if my head comes down.
Correct.
And Alberto showed me when you type in the speed that I'm going and for the distance of 112 miles, just lowering my head some inches can adjust me up to 15 minutes
difference.
that I'm going faster. And I was actually thinking that might be a more uncomfortable position, but as you said, once I widened my shoulders a little bit, it actually felt like a place that I naturally just sat in, and I felt more relaxed rather than the tension.
Correct. And we talk about being comfortable as a priority for your neck, that we know that we have the issue with the neck, so the injury, correct. So we prioritize on, okay, comfort is over speed or over compacting or to be faster or aggressive on your position. So okay, priority was to be like comfortable, and I think we achieved both because I see you like sinking really good with not putting some pressure on your neck. So we will see what happened in the road.
Alberto really stressed the finding the balance between the right adjustments, but also something that I'm comfortable in and that I can not only sit for 4.5 hours, but also run a marathon after. And one of the cool things is I'll come back and see you in some months.
Correct.
Some people wonder how often you should get this done. He's given me some exercises that are going to allow my shoulder mobility to improve. My hamstrings are tight, my hips are tight. So this is the fit for me now, but I'm sure after I go and work on all of these things, there's so much room for improvement, and then we can decide to adjust a little bit more to get more aerodynamic.
Correct. That will happen. You will continue improving your fitness too, and for sure you will get more watts, more power, more force with your legs. We will address to be more aggressive on your position because you will get better on your neck.
Yeah,
so we will just correct. So we will work like a process to say, okay, we are here now. This is the base. We have the old position now from okay. For sure we will improve that, and then we go here. The next step will be okay. Go lower, go closer, and then we just continue working on it, higher a little bit more, and we do crazy things in the future for you, for sure.
I love it. And I think one of the biggest improvements was just a different kind of seat, or the different type of saddle, which for those of you who have maybe a narrow, stiff one like I always have, and I never tried a different one, it presses up against my pelvic bone.
Right.
And I'm going numb. I'm constantly adjusting my position. I even have a hard time peeing. And just being uncomfortable isn't allowing me just to relax into pushing power. And you made me feel, this feels like a pillow that like I could sleep on.
And the other thing we changed was the tilt of your saddle. Because remember, yours was 8 degrees. This one was just 4, half of it. That's the other thing that happened with a lot of people. Once you start adjusting yourself on the saddle, you adjust to one side, you adjust with the other side.
Exactly.
When you adjust back, you adjust. Every adjustment is because the saddle is not the correct one
Discomfort,
for you.
yeah.
Right, discomfort. Once you find the correct one, we just focus on producing power.
Cool. Guys, I just want to elaborate on a few of the things I learned from Alberto that really made an impact on me. And I think just that mind-muscle connection that's going to really allow me to pedal more efficiently, and also as a triathlete feel more rested by the time I get to the marathon run. A big one on the shape of my foot, he pointed out that I was riding with my toe pointed down. And just by doing this, as you can see, or I can feel, I'm immediately applying a lot more pressure onto my quads, whereas it's really important to engage everything, especially back to my glutes. So just by flattening my foot like this, a little bit more of the heel just about 7 to 10 degrees higher instead of 20, I immediately feel it back in my glutes, that it's contracted, and that's allowing the glutes to come over and help out so that I'm not getting as exhausted in my quads. And then we also brought the seat up a little bit, but actually less than I thought we were going to initially. And that's because the good thing about bringing my heel down a little bit is it's actually shortening my leg, or the difference between the seat. So it seems like it actually created more space in between. And that's what everything that's allowed me to feel more efficient has been right now in between my torso and my hip. Before, because of my previous injuries, it was feeling a little bit too compressed, but now I feel like I have some space. Also, since we lifted up the aero bars and then angled them, my chest still feels nice and open so that I can breathe. And my neck, even though I have that titanium in my neck, I still feel like I can look ahead quite comfortably at this position. And as we were talking about before, when I'm up like this, there's a lot of space in my chest, and when wind comes and hit it, that would create a blockage and that would slow me down. But by bringing my body, you see my shoulders are a little bit wider now and my head drops down. There's no more space from the front, and the wind just goes around me. And that alone is going to save me 15 minutes like we talked about. And the only other thing I wanted to mention was the diagnostics were showing that because my right leg is a little bit weaker, it was 54% left leg pushing and 46% right. But just by mentally focusing on more right arm leg recruitment, I automatically brought it back to 50-50. And then also I'm going to be doing some strengthening exercises that are going to help with that as well. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a few other things to think about. And the exciting thing for me is we haven't even gotten into the range of motion that I'm going to be able to add into it. And it's just going to make me a better triathlete.